If you're managing a team remotely, it's incredibly valuable to have something like the double, because you can actually kind of walk around, if you will, and visit team members and see what's going on in ways that you could not otherwise. My name is Andrew Thomas. I'm the Senior Vice President for Engineering at Ensighten. Ensighten has approximately 280 employees spread across 5 different office locations. We have approximately half of our employees in our San Jose headquarters. The remaining are divided almost equally between Seattle, San Diego, London, and New York. With employees distributed across so many offices, it can be difficult to get the kind of human interaction that you want. We found that by using the doubles, we're able to create that interaction in ways that IM and video chat alone can't accomplish.
Hey, this is Rich Freed. I'm a data architect and manager for Ensighten. I actually work out of my home in Seattle, but manage a team in San Diego. For me, I think the biggest difference since we've gotten the robots is that I can extend the time in between my trips, right? So instead of going every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, I can go every 4 weeks or every 5 weeks and still kind of maintain that sense of being there. It's a way for me to be connected to the team while I'm working here in Seattle.
When the idea for robots was first presented to me by an engineer on the team, I was skeptical. I feared that it would be sort of a fun toy that after a few weeks would lose its novelty and sit quietly charging in the corner. That's not happened. What we found is that there are people who use them quite regularly.
Yeah, I would say using the robot is a good way of kind of being there when I can't. For me, if I go down once a month, it kind of keeps that time in between to be a little more personal. It is like being in the office.
Our remote employees typically visit headquarters or one of the other offices, perhaps once every 6 to 10 weeks. What we're finding with the doubles is that we can reduce that frequency somewhat. So just on that cost savings alone, the ROI is there.
It's saving the company money because I have to travel less, and it's also saving my sanity a little bit because I have to travel less. 20 years ago when I started and I was working for a company out of town, I had to travel every single week, and it was a year and a half of being out of town, and that was awful. And I just think about how far we've come technologically since then, that we can hire somebody in Portland if he's the best person for the job. We can hire someone in Sweden if she's the best person for the job.
I would say that the challenges of having remote workers has not been completely conquered, but as we've seen over the years, different technologies have helped us close the gap. And I think that the doubles are a step forward in the same way that IM or video chat was, perhaps 5 and 10 years ago.